Snap.
What?
We were supposed to say snap at the same time so that we could finish each other's
I didn't know where you were going with that. Oh,
darn.
Don't. Wait.
What? You know what? Screw it. Hey, guys.
I'm Colton.
I'm Priya, actually. We're ventriloquisting each other, actually. You can't tell, but it's really good.
It's happening, I know. We practiced it over the week and we've become professional ventriloquists, so...
I think we've done a pretty good job
I think we've convinced them also.
You nailed it, Colton.
Thanks, Priya.
We're also sitting on a couch, but...
a little different setting today.
Yeah.
My apartment.
Hopefully it won't be as echoey, because I know the last episode was pretty echoey.
Yeah.
It was kind of... Which is weird, because you use, pretty much the same classroom. However, there were those creepy noises in the background, which I am convinced is the reason it was.
Actually, no, when I listened to it back, I did hear the noises, so...
Yeah, it's like a dying freaking cat, which is just not, something that you hear every day, which is how I knew exactly what it was.
Because you hear them every day. Just not the general population.
When I say you don't hear, I mean, you as in
you have
everyone.
To explain it to everyone else because they're not in your shoes, so they don't know that you are very comfortable with that sound.
I am very conscious of other people, and, that's something I pride myself on as Priya.
Forgot we were still going with that bit.
That bit's gonna go forever, Priya, because we're ventriloquists now.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Colton.
So we were supposed to have a guest on today.
We were. It was gonna be a great guest spot too. But...
I know, but she bailed.
She actually had laundry to do. She had to get a root canal, and she was like, "I'm gonna do that rather than."
Root canal? She told me that her grandmother died.
No, she told me that last week when she canceled on us before.
So clearly she's getting her excuses.
Yeah, I think she's gonna have to. We'll see what she says next week, but she'll probably be here next week. We think.
Well, I feel like we keep saying we're gonna have guests. Come on.
Mm-hmm. And then we have to kind of.
We'll make up some sort of excuse for why it's just us two.
The thing is, we say we have guests, but it's episode 3, so the fact that we're begging for guests already is a little sad.
We're getting bored of ourselves.
We're like, God, can we
don't get bored of us?
If you guys don't get bored of us, that's good because we're bored of us. So somebody needs to not be bored of us for this to yes.
Yeah. Oh no,
man. Oh snap.
Oh darn.
So what were we going to talk about today? Let's do American Horror Story. How about that? Well,
I was telling Colton earlier today that I'm kind of all alone in my apartment right now, and I have nothing to do. So I was like, I might as well try to watch American Horror Story because my roommate loves it, and my lab partner loves it, and they were like, you don't have to watch the first 2 seasons to get into it. Yeah, every season's
different.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, that's great. So I'll just start with season 3 because I don't feel like watching the first 2. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, the idea of, I don't really like anything horror related either.
So why not pick up a show called American Horror Story?
Well, see, that's the thing, because that's why I had no interest in it at first, but the fact that Pollock liked it, I was like, okay, well, she's kind of like a girl, so
kind of, yeah. I guess you could put her in that bubble. Yeah, if you really want to push her
that way. She likes
it,
and my lab partner is like, it's just weird. It's not horror-y.
The first season's kind of weird. Season 2 is actually more horror.
So I was like, okay. So then I started watching. Literally, only got into the first 2, maybe 3 minutes of the show before I just had to turn it off. It was disgusting. I couldn't do it.
I have not watched it yet.
It was just so. It was so twisted, and I just don't like things like that. I don't like. I mean, I don't want to spoil it for you because I know you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'm holding out. Because the way the seasons go, it's every episode ends in an intense cliffhanger. So I kind of want to wait till there's more episodes so I can kind of just marathon through the entire season. That's how I did seasons 1 and 2. I watched them both in a day.
But if each season starts differently. You don't have to watch the previous season. How are they connected if they end with the cliffhangers? So the cliffhangers never answer?
No. The cliffhangers from episode to episode. So throughout the season, it's it comes together as one big movie. When you watch it all together, it plays like a movie, and then at the end of the movie, it's done, and that's it. But each season has different different type of like horror figures is what it is.
So
really. Season 1 is ghosts. Season 2 is like creepy. Like I don't know. There's like a version of zombies in there. There's serial killers. There's
sounds like something you're working on.
Yeah,
or actually
great. Which is well, that's where the thing that I was writing came from. Is American Horror Story. It inspired that.
Wow.
Yeah.
In case you guys are wondering what we're talking about, Colton has written
cryptic.
a screenplay.
Yeah.
On
television
series.
Crazy long. Well, web series.
It'll be a web series.
It'll be a cool web series when I make it.
Well, maybe. Who knows? Maybe
it's not long enough to be a television series, so it's going to be a web series.
So that's going to be Colton's rise to fame as a director-screenwriter.
Yep, that'll be great for me. I am looking forward to that.
I mean, he already has the jump. He has his foot in the door with this podcast.
I'm actually selling autographs right now. So
on our website,
new on the merch store,
on the Not a Real Podcast, podcast.com.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I'm glad that we plugged that finally again.
We don't plug it enough.
I think that if we don't have it at least every 5 minutes, people forget that that's the name of the podcast and that they can buy merch at notarealpodcastpodcaststore.com/merch _
People are so
edu.
Eager to get it, and they're like, you liars. There's no website.
No,
You're
really,
not looking hard enough.
You're not using the right URL. Like, are you sure that you're typing
using the right web browser?
Like, I think you're doing a / it's a /. Make sure you're using the right type
and
of
you need to be on like a Linux browser.
Sorry, no, Ubuntu. She pronounced that wrong. It's Ubuntu.
Ubuntu browser.
Yes.
Or like
Chrome. We use Chrome OS. That's the only type of acceptable browser.
Oh my god, what was that one type? Shoot, of like web browser back in the day that people used? It's like a
Netscape.
I was like, you can only access it through Netscape.
Internet Explorer version 1. Like,
or Netscape.
Netscape 7.
Yeah, so
that was my favorite browser for a long time.
It was everyone's favorite browser for a long time.
What happened?
I think they died.
Ugh.
Like, I think it literally died. Like, the developers just all
ran off a cliff together. Like lemmings.
Google was
They developed right off a cliff.
They made, like, some sort of, like, death pact.
Some sort of, like, they coded something into, yeah.
Anyway, so American Horror Story.
Yeah. How did we get on
I don't know.
Oh, whatever. Yeah. It's I like it. I think it's really brilliant, I'm excited for this season.
I guess maybe it's just not the type of show that you can watch in your room by yourself while eating Taco Bell.
It's the Taco Bell. That's probably what ruined it for you. Yeah, because I watched them in a room by myself, like when I was sick.
Maybe because I shouldn't be eating.
Maybe you need to be sick. I think you need to be sick. Actually.
Or just not eating anything. Because I was eating and I was like, if I continue watching this, it's gonna ruin my dinner.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen it, so I don't know how graphic it is. I know the first 2 seasons.
It wasn't that it was
bad.
Graphic. It was
really?
just
Well,
it was twisted. It was like it was gross.
I think you should watch season 1 then, because season 1's not like gross. Really.
Oh no. I just finished watching Revenge.
You watched the entire first season?
Entire 2 seasons,
Seriously?
And I'm caught up with the 3rd season.
Oh my god, how do you have that much time?
I don't sleep. That's the problem. Like, I literally do not sleep, and I just powered through it.
But, like, Revenge is really good.
It was good, but can I be honest?
Season 1 was good. Season 2 kind of faltered for me.
Season 1 was good. Season 2... It was really slow in the middle. Season
2 definitely got, like, really all, like, caught up on itself. And was just, like, too twisted and there's too much going on.
Yeah, it was really annoying.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of like where it's going right now in Season 3, so I
haven't watched Season 3 yet.
So far, I just kind of hope it keeps going with it and doesn't get, like, lost in itself.
It's different, right?
But I have to admit, and I know you haven't seen it, Scandal is still a lot better.
Scandal? You said Scandal is, like, a lot like Revenge.
Scandal, kind of, in a sense, it's a lot like Revenge. I mean, the plots are not the same at all, but...
Scandal's a legal thing, isn't it?
It's not like a legal thing, it's more like a political thing.
Okay.
But I feel like the undertones are very similar in a sense. Like, it has a lot to do with conniving people and like hidden agendas and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Oh my god, when I said stuff like that, I just thought of like
and stuff like that.
Yes.
Oh my god. The sun is shining and stuff like that, and the birds are singing and stuff like that. Oh my god. Did you watch SNL last week?
Yes, it was.
Miley was so good on SNL last week. I thought, like, or at least for the first half. The last, like, 2 or 3 sketches were like,
by, like, the phrase that I said.
Oh my god. And stuff like that. Yeah,
and stuff like that. It was so funny. Honestly, I know we were planning on talking about this later.
We're going to do the Miley episode a little bit later, but Bangers did come out this past week. So
I haven't heard it yet. I know you're obsessed with it. He
everyone
tweets about
else
it all
hates it, but
the time.
I am all over this shit.
Okay, at Colton Woods, by the way, is his Twitter.
And at Prebeans is her Twitter. I love
shit.
that we're pointing at each other so that they can tell where we're directing our words at.
But he's been tweeting about it literally all day long.
Oh my god!
So that's how I
well, because I have to work. I had to work all day today, but like we have like a speaker thing where you can like plug your iPod in and just kind of like play music. So like one of the perks of working at that job is you get to force your music taste on everybody. So yeah, I was playing Bangers all day. I think you need to listen to. Okay, if you're gonna pick 2 songs off the album to listen to "Adore You" and Drive. Those are the 2 that are like absolutely the greatest, and they're completely opposite.
So I'm not a Miley fan at all though, because I don't like the way that she sounds, but I guess we can just talk about Miley.
What about Wrecking Ball?
See, I hate the actual chorus. I like the beginning of it when she doesn't sound like herself, and then she starts sounding like herself later, and I'm like, you ruin it. Her voice, like, I don't even hate the song as much as I do not like the way she sounds. Like, I hate her nasally. It's still country accented, trying to be pop. It's like worse than Taylor Swift, because I do like Taylor Swift. Yeah. Taylor Swift pulls it off. She just sounds like, I just don't like it.
Well, Adore You doesn't have that. Adore You sounds kind of like Wrecking Ball, where it doesn't sound like her usually. I mean, you can tell it's her, but it doesn't sound like how she usually sounds. So go with Adore You. That's a very like sappy love song, but I'm so into it. And then Taylor Swift. That was the thing. I am not a Taylor Swift fan. Not into it. So Priya is speechless right now. She's glaring at me. She's pulling out a pocket knife. Okay, Priya, put it down. Fold it back up. Oh my god. Oh, ow! She's stabbing me. Priya, stop it! Stop laughing maniacally. Yeah. She really doesn't know what to say. I think I just like crushed her heart. Why you gotta be so mean? Plunk, 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 plunk. That's what I think of Taylor Swift.
Don't like Taylor Swift as a person. Okay, obviously as a person we can discuss her, just like how I don't like Miley as a person. Mm-hmm. But Taylor, god damn that girl, her songs are just so catchy. I mean, screw her. It's not fair, and you can try to not like it as much as you want, but at the end of the day, you're going to be like, I don't know about you, I'm feeling 22, and you're just going to go, and it's going to happen, and everyone's going to just start singing, and they're all going to hate you because you started singing it, but at the end of the day, it's just going to be a parade of everyone singing Taylor Swift, because that is how evil and maniacal she is, because she knows her songs are catchy. Mm-hmm. She knows what every girl, because I can't even give it an age range, because honestly, every girl, regardless of her age, feels and thinks the same exact way. And she just gets us. Yeah. And gay guys too, I guess.
No. Nope.
I think there's some gay guys. I think
not on that
just not
train.
you.
Yeah.
Just not you, because you're different.
I'm like the most atypical gay guy ever. I don't fit.
No, except your obsession with Miley.
I am so on board with Miley. I know and everyone
Demi.
hates her as a oh my god, Demi, and she's coming to Toronto, and I need somebody to see her with me because I want to see her, and we're at 14 minutes, And
this has just been a big ramble of everything.
Yeah, we kind of covered all of pop culture, I think. I think we did it. I think we are like the one source of pop culture news now. I think
clearly, I think you've got everything you'll ever need to know about anything pop culture related.
Ever, really. Let's just say a couple more names: Rihanna, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry. Boom.
Ben Stiller.
That's everyone. That is Jennifer Lawrence. I think we just won.
Wait, Jennifer Lawrence, Katy Perry, Rihanna, and Ben Stiller. That's everybody.
That's all of it. I think we can go home now. I think we can just drop the mic and walk away.
No other topics. This is the last episode of the podcast.
The trilogy is complete. We brought it to a stunning conclusion. Nobody saw that coming.
We have nothing to talk about. We've literally told you everything you can ever know.
Oh my god! The audience! We're getting a standing ovation.
Everyone we've ever met in our lives with garlands.
Oh my god, they're Bollywood dancing too, obviously. Oh my god. Yeah,
and there's some turkey sandwiches. A guy carrying turkey sandwiches.
Wow, that was really, I think we
You know what? We really thank you so much for this time.
Thank you guys. We really appreciate it. Remember, there's always merch, posters, headbands, wristlets,
anklets, toe rings. With Colton's face on it.
Toe stick-on nails now. The fingernails just sold out, actually, so we have to go with the toenails
We
now.
have stick-on tattoos for you guys to get permanent tattoos, and the permanent tattoo offer is still out.
Yep. Those little cake miniature plastic figurines, there's one of each of us that you can just plop in your cake.
Yeah, it says, I think you have the number 1 and I have the number 3.
Yeah.
So you can either be 13 or 31.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 31. Yep.
We just did a little dance number 2.
I know. You guys can't see it, but we're actually step dancing right now, too. It's really great.
Okay, so I think we're pushing our time now.
I think people are they're thinking we're dragging this ending out.
Just a little bit.
I think we're gonna lose the audience a little bit if we keep talking like this.
So
why am I saying things like this? This is really aggravating me to just.
I don't really.
Let's just let's end the podcast.
Wait, disclaimer, guys. This isn't the last podcast. We'll see you next week.
No. We won't see you next week.
Please
you can hear us next week, though. You thought I was saying the wrong thing or something.
Okay, this is over.
Okay, we'll talk to you guys later.
Talk at you guys.
We'll talk at you guys later. I like how when we're normally talking, we're lean back, lounging, but the second we're trying to end it, we're both leaning into the mic. We're like, hey guys, we need to be really close and personal here. We need to make sure you really hear this goodbye.
They're gonna be able to feel our sincerity. They're gonna just want to come back because they'll be drawn in by our voices.
Aren't we so soothing? We're like NPR, but for
NPR. Pop culture.
The pop culture NPR.
We'll title that's the title of this episode.
I think that's
pop culture.
The pop culture NPR. The NPR of pop culture.
Yeah, I like that.
I think we'll go with that. Okay.
I
mean, you guys obviously already know that because you saw the title from the start. But we just came up with it during the podcast rather than waiting until we stopped clicking. You can tell we are really on point with this podcasting thing. Okay, so we will talk to you guys next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye.